What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Amaka, and if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome back. So, in today's video, I'll be doing a video talking about the qualities of a good makeup artist. So, if you are an upcoming makeup artist out there, this video is for you. So, guys, let's jump right into this video. So guys, to start this video, I'll start by telling us who a makeup artist is. So a makeup artist is someone who uses cosmetic techniques and processes to create beauty on the human body. So guys, let's jump into the video. So here we have the qualities of a good makeup artist. The number one quality of a good makeup artist. Okay, this is not actually arranged in the orderly manner, but I just picked out some points I want to explain, and I'll be starting with time management. So, time management, a good makeup artist must be able to handle pressure. I'll be telling us stories alongside. Um, that time that you go for a job and okay, maybe the bride takes too late or too long to come out for you to start the makeup, or you started the makeup late. Some people don't keep to time. And you know that the wedding is going to be starting by 10, and let's just say the bride came out around 9 a.m. for you to start her makeup. So you have to be able to handle pressure in this situation, because naturally you're already pressurized and you have to manage your time, because you don't have much time and you're trying to meet up, and you also have to make sure that this makeup is going to turn out well. So that kind of pressure you're going to be feeling inside you. You have to try your best. If you inside your heart, you just be like, oh my God, please let this makeup better turn out well. That kind of thing. So you have to manage your time. Okay, when let me give us another instance. Like when I finished learning makeup, the days when I went for a job with my boss, most times she always be like, Favor, can you put your alarm okay, let's say it's 9 a.m., it's 9 o'clock. I should be like, I should put my alarm for 10 minutes after 9, and then I'm going to do that. Then when that alarm rings again, she's going to be like, I should set it for 20 minutes after 9. Like she's trying to time herself, and at the same time try to be like, oh my God, I've done this makeup for 10 minutes. I have to be more faster. And then you also have to be calm. You're going to be fast, you're going to be calm, and you're going to try to meet up as well at the same time. So you always have to know how to manage your time. And okay, also going to include that as a good makeup artist, if the place you're going to work or you are going to do this makeup, okay, let's just say I stay in Oma here, and I have a work in Ohafia or Abreba. Okay, it's about 1 hour drive or so. But then, so in order, depending on the schedule that the bride already gave you, maybe the time for the church is by 9 or something like that. If it's not somewhere far, okay. If it's somewhere in that same Oma here where I stay, okay, I can do 6 a.m. I'm already on my way to the place I'm doing the makeup. Probably highest by 6:30 or 7 o'clock, I'll be in the venue. But if I'm going all the way to maybe a neighboring village like Ahofia, you get Abriba and so on, um, and then I'm leaving my house that same day that I have to do that makeup, I'll definitely go there late. And I might not even meet up to do the makeup. You don't know what the road looks like, and then boom, you're going for a walk that day. For such jobs, you have to go a day before the job, so that once it's 6 a.m., you've already woken the bride and her girls up, so you can start the bride's makeup, go over to the maid of honor, and then the bridal train, so you'll be able to beat time before it's 10. Like, that makeup takes time, right? Even though you are fast, at least each face is still going to take you up to 30 minutes if you know what you're doing. So you have to work with your time. So time management is very, very important. So the next thing I have here is adaptability. As a good makeup artist, the one of the quality another quality of a good makeup artist is adaptability. You have to continuously learn new techniques, keeping up with the trend. Okay, let me give you an instance because I promise to be giving instances. When I started learning makeup, there was no need for all this timing your brows, maybe with a brow gel. Like all those things were not they were already in vogue, but they were not trending as at that time. It was just get your pencil, draw your brows, make your arc, and use your concealer. And then you use concealer for both the down part of your brows and then the upper part of your brows. But these days, you know what it is now. You use your brow gel to tam it, or you can use an edge control if you are on a low budget, or you can use an eyelash glue to tam your brows before you go ahead to draw it, and then you no longer use concealer that is 2 or 3 shades lighter than you to clean out the both the lower and the upper parts of your makeup. You have to use your concealer for the down part of it, and then you have to use the foundation that is in your shade to clean out the upper part of your brows. But these things are not in vogue. So you have to be able to always adapt to changes. You get, so that's where we have this adaptability. And the next point on my list is creative imagination. You have to be creative, especially when it comes to the eyeshadows and which occasions they fit into. You have to be creative. Let's say if it's a makeup, it's a wedding, the eyeshadow you're going to do to a bride is different from the eyeshadow you are going to do to a model, someone that is going for a model, that is going to model for a brand, or all this Miss Port Harcourt and the rest. The makeup you're going to do for the bride is different from the makeup you're going to do for a model, and the makeup you're going to do for a birthday shoot is different from the makeup you would do in someone's traditional marriage or someone's child dedication. So that's how it is. You have to always be creative, know when to use what and when and which occasion it fits in. So guys, the next thing on my list is staying flexible. There are times when clients will not want you to use a particular technique to create their looks, or even want you not to use a particular product on them. Okay, so let me use another instance. Like, I have this job ending of this month, and the bride was like, I don't want pencils. You get that? Okay, even though she wanted a very light look, I would have still used my pencil to achieve it. But she just told me that she doesn't want pencils. So I strictly have to go, just like I don't have a brow gel at the moment, I have to go get a brow gel for her sake, because she doesn't want me to use a pencil on her. Like, I have to be flexible. And I've started being flexible already by ordering what she needs, and that's what I'm going to use for her face. It's her choice and it's perfectly okay. So, guys, next up is patience. As an artist, you meet new people every day with different characters and attitudes, so you should be able to work with just anyone. Like, you should always be able to work with anyone. You have to be patient. Okay, I've gone to a work where this chief was maid of honor. It's not a wedding, no. It's not a wedding. But she was just being so irritated, picky. You are okay. Then I was using this flawless foundation because I just started up new. This was my, I think this was my ever first work as a makeup artist. I went to my boss and I was to do the bridal train, and I was also slow at start as of then. So I brought out this flawless ivy foundation, and he was like, "Is that the foundation you're going to use for me?" Oh my god! I told her yes. That is the foundation is not that bad. I was I was still very calm. I wasn't so confident in myself, so I just explained things to her, and she was like, okay, here flexibility also comes in, because she was like, okay, if I must use that, then I have to mix the flawless ivy with a concealer for her face. So I have to be flexible. No problem. I just mixed up everything for her. And then I used it for her face. And she was so picky. I'll draw the brows. She'd be like, hope you know you can draw these brows better than this. I was like, yes, there are also other ways, but this is the one I can stick to at this moment. By then, my arc is still like four corner. You get, so I was trying to be patient and not being harsh because the way she was acting that day, I could have just easily gotten so irritated and talk back at her. You get, but tried to be patient. I tried to be calm, even though she was acting up. I was still doing what I was doing, and due to what she was doing while I was carving her brows, I mistakenly caught her, and oh my god, the way she shouted, "Oh Jesus!" I was just saying sorry, sorry, oh, sorry. It wasn't intentional, and my hands were shaking because of the way she was acting up. But I was trying to be patient with her, and at the end of the day, after I was done with her makeup, she just told me she was surprised. So she was like, "Your makeup is fine, no, but you took too long, and your products." I just told her thank you, and then I went my way. That's being patient with customers. You meet different people every day, and some people their character is very bad. So if you're not holding yourself back, you're going to bust somebody's head, and that's not good for business, you know. So that's that. And next here we have excellent communication. Excellent communication. You should be able to communicate with your customers to know their preferences and the kind of products to use on them so you don't create a look they won't like. Excellent communication. Okay, so my boss was once told me a story of a bride that she made up because you know that some people have this oily skin and some people have this dry skin. Some people sweat a lot as well. So she was telling me about this bride that she went to make up. She was asking this bride, ma'am, do you sweat a lot so that I will know the products I can use for you? The lady was like, no, 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 everything is fine. You can do whatever you want. So she just did her makeup without using a sweat block. Even though she used nicer products, but this lady is not just that she sweats a lot. She has she has this sickness. I've forgotten what she called it, that makes her sweat a lot. You get, like, sweat out of normal. So after she was done with her makeup, everybody was like, this makeup is so nice. She was taking pictures just for the bride to go out to take pictures and come back and the makeup is shattered. Oh my god. I pity that way she was telling me the story. Like she was like, oh my god. Like, why, how do you even start after taking like about 2 hours to take care of a bride's face and do your best and then take all your time, and then she come back to you about maybe just a few minutes for them to start going to church with a shattered makeup. Like, it just added pressure to my problem, time management to my problem. And I think she had to start all over again to fix the face, maybe I think for an extra pay because she asked her and she said nothing. So, guys, you should always be able to communicate with your clients, your customers, because before I start a makeup, I'll always ask you, do you sweat a lot? So that I'll know the things I'll use for your prepping, so that even though you're going to sweat, it's not going to be much. And if you just damp your face a little bit, you'll be back to normal. You get, so always have a good, excellent communication skill. That's one of the qualities of a good makeup artist. So that you don't create looks that your clients won't like. You should always also be able to ask them. Before I also start a makeup, I'll always ask you, do you want your makeup to be all nude? Do you want it to be on the camera side? Do you want it to be loud? Do you know, all this kind of thing? Or you want it to be somewhere in between, kind of loud and then calm at the same time? So you always ask such questions so that at the end of the day, you always give the client what they want. And after that, we have being tactful. You must be able to establish a positive relationship with your clients and always be careful and cautious with your words. Know when to talk and when not to talk. Okay. Here, you should be able to always establish a good relationship with your clients and you should know when to talk and when not to. It's not like if you, okay, just like me, um, I'm not an extrovert, I'm an introvert. And let's imagine I'm to go call a makeup artist that I don't really know you, and then this makeup artist is like talking all the way through, and I'm just like, if the person is tactful enough, the person will know that okay, this person is not the type that talks much. I'm just here for you to glare my face. So why are you talking so much? You know, that kind of thing. It doesn't mean that I'm a snob. If okay, if you're to maybe do something or say something funny, maybe once in a while, I'll still reply to that. Or maybe a song is playing or maybe something happens and then you just bring that up, we talk about that and then you continue with your makeup concentrating all the way. I would really appreciate that. So you should always be tactful to know when your client is the talking type, the person that wants you to continue a discussion, or the person you should talk to once in a blue moon. You get, while you are doing the makeup. So hunger to learn and grow. Okay, if you want to succeed in this makeup business, it can never be perfect. Makeup is more like the more you do it, the more it's mastering you, and you should always be eager to grow, um even if it's been 7 years that you've been doing makeup. You should always be eager to grow, learn new techniques. If better products come into the market, you go get it for a better look. Like stuffs like that. Like you should always be able to have this hunger to grow. Most times I'll just be in my room and I'm not doing anything. I'm like, I feel like to do a makeup. I'll try out some funny looks. Even what I'm wearing on my face now is a funny look because I have different products at the left side of of my face, and I have different products on the right side of my face. If you want to see the video, I'll be uploading it first before this one because I just did the boots video now. I'll be uploading that one first before this one. So if you want to see how I got this look, you can go back and watch that video. And trust me, even if I didn't say it, you wouldn't know that I have separate products in my faces. But if you've been noticing me talking, you know that I use a matte lippy in the left side of my face and I use a glossy lippy in the right side of my face. So you can go back and watch that. So you should always be um have this urge to grow more and do better. So you can never be perfect. You can never be perfect. The more you practice makeup, the better you get in it. You get, that's how it is. Careful about hygiene. Now, this is where I'm going to be calling out every upcoming makeup artist. Yes, I know that you don't have much products yet, but then you should always keep your brush clean. Always wash your beauty blenders after each use. Like you cannot use it just like I use this beauty blender like this. You know it's dirty. I've used it on my face, and then I have a client here. I'll just grab it and stab that. Even if it's me, I will be like, you, like, what are you doing? You should always try to maintain hygiene. Wash your brush at all times. Clean up your kit and the products you use after each person. Like, always do your things to be neat so that when you have a client, they will know that yes, this person knows what he or she is doing. Like if I'm the one that I came to your studio and everywhere is just scattered and you are trying to use a product you just use on someone without watching it on me, then I'm definitely going to, like, I'll even be scared of the products you're using on me, like the stuff you're using on me, because I'll have it in mind that probably after this makeup I'm going to have skin reactions or so. You get, so you should always mind your hygiene. Be careful about hygiene. People are watching you. So, guys, that will be all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll be coming up with more tips on how to be a better makeup artist, the things you should know about a makeup artist, all those small small tips that you need to always put to work. I'm going to keep updating you guys with stuff, and if there's any new technique that comes up, I'll always try my best to talk to you guys about it. So this channel from now on is not going to only be all about vlogging and makeup videos. Also be talking about a few things about how to succeed in this career. So guys, thanks for watching. Bye. I love you guys. Mwah.